In a given year, there are 2 days that are more important to a gardener than any other. And for every gardener, they're different. No, I'm not talking about your anniversary or your kids' birthdays. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms, and welcome to another episode of the Garden Quickie, where in 2 minutes or more, we answer the most important gardening questions of the day. And today, we're talking frost dates. What are they? When are they? And why are they so important? Tick-tock, time's wasting, so let's get into it. Frost dates are your two specific annual calendar dates, different for every region, that delineate when there becomes a greater than 50% chance of frost occurring. That is, in the spring, the date in which the next day has less than 50% chance of getting a frost. And in the fall, the date in which the cooler weather returns and is the first day where there's a greater than 50% chance of getting that frost. And that right there will be your first fall frost date. So in the spring, it's considered your last day of frost, and in the fall, it's considered your first day of frost. Being weather dependent, obviously, every region has a different set of dates. North Texas is going to be radically different than South Toronto, as is Seattle versus Saskatchewan. Unless you're of divine creation, the only way to know these dates is to look them up. Simply type in your location, followed by frost date, on any browser search, and the information will pop up for you. Every single crop we grow is affected by weather and temperature. Some more than others. There's many plants that can live and thrive through a light frost, while there's also many plants that perish in a heavy one. And even if a plant doesn't die outright on a frosty night, the signals to stop producing fruit, or worse, killing the fruit, are just as bad. As much as I'd love to grow peppers and tomatoes for aesthetics, if there were no fruit, I wouldn't be growing them. So these dates are important because they allow us to plan. We can now calculate when to start our spring seeds indoors, or when we can direct sow our root crops after the long winter. That fall date can let us know if this fruit has enough time to ripen, or if this quick crop of peas has enough time to flower, set pods, and produce. When I plant every single crop in a given year, it's completely dictated by those two dates. It's not an exact science, however, and quite often the date itself is more of a range than a single day. What I like to do is first figure out the frost date, then watch the weather patterns close to that time frame. Because I've seen snow after the spring date, and I've seen summer weather after the fall one. Just think of those two dates as guiding lights on the way to gardening greatness. Know what else is great? Probably the next episode of the Garden Quickie. Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, be sure to click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.